Hi, Dr. Gibson, Dr. Swaminathan, Dr. Feldman coming to you live from SCAI 2018 here in San Diego. We're talking about a new PAD toolkit. Guys, who's the target audience for this peripheral arterial disease toolkit? Is it interventional guys, general practitioners, patients? Who are you targeting?
Yeah, so the target audience is really the referring provider. So the goal here is just to increase education and awareness. It doesn't necessarily have to be interventional cardiologists. It could be the general cardiologist who's seeing those patients, primary care physicians. We also wanted to target advanced practice providers and fellows in training, just to give a broad overview and scope of PAD 101.
So what's in this first phase of the toolkit?
So we created 5 very comprehensive modules, educational modules that go from the topics covering the diagnosis of peripheral arterial disease, management of arterial disease, and one module specific to the invasive therapies for PAD. And this all comes on the heels of our understanding that PAD is very underdiagnosed, very undertreated, particularly by the primary care and internal medicine population providers. So we wanted to create educational modules that both the interventionalists as well as general cardiologists can use to educate our internal medicine colleagues.
Now, people learn in a lot of different ways. I mean, are there visual tools, auditory tools? Is it slides? Is it audio? Is it a webcast? What's the tool?
Yeah, so the idea is to roll it out in different phases. So this first phase is just online slide decks, very similar to what SCAI did for the quality improvement toolkit. So we have these 5 modules. They're PowerPoint slides. Most of them are relatively short, around 15 to 20 slides, just to give an overview. And then from there, we're planning to have some webinars focused around these slides. So the authors and faculty who help put all this together will do 30-minute webinars to explain it and go into more discussions. And then the final phase is to have live satellite sessions where we kind of pick a more focused topic, go more in-depth, and center that around the patients, so patient-centered and case-based.
Now, will there ever be a toolkit for patients so they can learn about PAD, or is this always just going to be docs?
Well, I think it's an evolving, we're still sort of evolving this. So the first phase just got pushed out online today to sort of coincide with the SCAI session. And so, I think those are things that we're thinking of building into this.
So where can they download this or go?
So they'll be able to go to the SCAI website. There'll be a link for the PAD toolkit, and there'll be 5 specific modules. Each module will provide specific learning points with conclusions about, as I mentioned, screening for peripheral arterial disease, medical management of peripheral arterial disease. We really want to make sure that the newer trials and newer data on antiplatelet and antithrombotic management is incorporated in this module so that we keep both our interventional cardiologists as well as the general cardiologist, internal medicine community up to date on the data.
These toolkits are a lot of work. From everyone at SCAI and all the other general cardiologists out there, thank you for putting it all together, guys. Thanks for joining us today. And thanks to all of you for joining us here live from SCAI 2018.